Hello everyone and welcome to a Roblox video, and today we're in Roblox Epic Minigames. There are 3 new Roblox badges to obtain, and I'm gonna go over how to obtain all of them. They are the Anniversary Accomplishment, Old Timer, and First Win. So how do you get them? So for the First Win badge, I think this one will be permanent in the game. All you're gonna do is win a minigame, it's that simple. Now these 2 other badges, I'm sure they are limited time. The Anniversary Accomplishment is basically completing the NPC quest line for this 10th anniversary update. I made a video going over how to complete that, so if you have not done so and not sure how to do it, feel free to watch that video. Doing so will reward you this badge. And here is the Old Timer badge, the 3rd badge. You have to win all 12 old minigames and versions of minigames. If you don't know what they are, there's a checklist right here you can click, and here's a list of all of them of what they're called. Now you can do these minigames either in private servers or public, it doesn't matter where. The best efficient way of doing these minigames is by having a private server to yourself with a friend or an alt, as well as having this game pass right here, so that way you can queue up these minigames for free as many times as you want. If you can't afford that game pass but have extra minigame choices lying around, then you can use those up. Old high rolling. A lot of people are struggling with this one the most, and I'm not surprised. I mean, there's a reason why all of these minigames in their maps were removed. Some of them were, well, simplistic and very old school looking, and it wouldn't blend well with the other current modern minigames. Some of these were very difficult, and so they had to take them out of the game. So by returning these old minigames for a limited time, you know, the difficulty across all of these minigames is all over the place. So you have to understand that, of why it's so difficult. So I'm gonna pull up footage of me going through all of those minigames, beating them, as well as that old high rolling minigame. So here I go. For this last bit of this video, I want to go over every single minor thing that I know of for this update. Now that should be it for making content of this update. So number one, when you have this shop stand, you can place it down, and there's actually new stand designs. This one, for example, is a 10th anniversary special. I don't really interact with trading and selling, as you can see. You go to edit, and then customize, and then stand design. Yeah, it's called 10th birthday. There's also some more designs. Also, I didn't know that this exists. Prosperous, Jesus. But there's also Florist for 600 coins, Caveman for 1,000, Nico for 1,500, and Bubba for 2,000. This birthday stand right here, I think, costed like 500 coins, so it's really easy to get. The second minor thing to go over in this update is that there is now a party rank leaderboard for Epic Party. Although when you get onto this leaderboard, as far as I'm aware, and well, I'm actually on it, if you can see, I'm on rank 43, which is... Wow, I actually dropped quite a lot. There we go, I'm 89th place. I was actually around top 20 as of right now, and I think for the foreseeable future, pretty much. Just like that Observers leaderboard over there, you don't get any prize, so if you just want to be on a leaderboard to flex your name and have very little recognition, or if you just love playing Epic Party, and I guess go ahead. The third minor thing is that some people are questioning about why is this piñata pretty bugged, right? I mean, not visually appealing, but like, you know, when you swing a bat, like, it can take a million swings, and it just still won't break. You can either just rejoin servers and hope for the best, is all I can really say. But again, the only thing you can get out of from this item, as far as I'm aware, and I already showcased in one of my previous videos, is the Celebrator here. If there is a secret item somehow in this thing that's new, let me know in the comments and I'll quickly make a community post about it. And one last thing to go over in this update is, I noticed that there's 17 items in the birthday chest as opposed to 18. The item that disappeared is this donut UFO, right? And while equipping it, there's nothing in sight besides the visual effects. What's going on? There's a couple of minigame maps that are also disappeared. I also pulled up another example of like, I think Science Project Potato. As you can see, nothing is shown. I place it down, it's just showing visual effects. Now, from what I can research, anyone who has submitted models of like meshes of items or maps, those assets can be hidden by the actual creator of those said maps and items. This happens because the developers of the minigames did not make a copy for those assets, just in case the creators decide to just randomly hide it. And yeah, there's no credits in these, so I think Epic Minigames is in the works of trying to either bring back those items somehow, or just scrap them all together. It's a little unfortunate, yeah, especially if it's like actually an item you really like or worked really hard for, but it is what it is. I'm surprised no one, especially within the developer side of things, has catched this vulnerability, so now that I kind of mentioned this, I feel like some other people who have submitted their creations to the minigames are gonna swiftly hide their assets or whatever, but I don't endorse this, by the way. I am not endorsing it at all. I'm just explaining what I researched and why is this really happening. It's kind of problematic because, you know, especially from a loot box that costs Robux, like, you paid for it and then now it's gone. It's a whole situation that's kind of complicated. I don't want to get into too much. I want to share my initial thoughts for this event very briefly. I think Epic Minigames did a lot for the 10th anniversary. It's really nice. Especially my favorite thing is to go over the old minigames again. My favorite old minigame is the blimp race. I heavily praise this in my event history of Epic Minigames video. I'm so glad to see it back. Now it's also a good time to record some footage of those removed minigames before they actually disappear for probably forever, unless they do it in some future celebration, maybe their 20th anniversary if Roblox is still around. So definitely go do that whenever you can. The only thing I guess don't like with this update is how most of the new items are locked in this paywall within this loot box that costs Robux to roll. There is new items, of course, in this event, although most of them are earned by, purchasing with Robux. New items that are free include this timeless title, the birthday cake gear that was a Twitter code, the ion staff that's obtained via the NPC questline, and I think that's it. So I do hope in the future updates like these have like a balance where there's an equal amount of new items to obtain for free as well as an equal amount of returning ones. But hey, once this chest is gone and anyone who has duplicates of those said items, you can kind of get it for free if you have a nice friend who is generous enough, like either directly for free or trading an item of yours for that said item. Thank you guys so much for watching. This should be it for this update, and I'll get back to my varied Roblox content and gaming as a whole. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more videos like these, make sure to subscribe. Take care, stay safe, and peace.